All right, let's talk about some Kickstarter stuff, Matt.
Yes.
Bears versus babies.
What else would fight bears?
Lots of babies with wings.
Crazy
apparently.
babies.
Yeah. So if you're familiar with Exploding Kittens,
yes,
it's designed by the guy from Oatmeal and Ellen. What was the other guy's? Ellen Lee?
Yes.
Elaine Lee? Ellen?
Ellen. I think he said Ellen.
Ellen?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, these guys designed a new game called Bears versus Babies, and it just went on Kickstarter like maybe 4 days ago, and it has $1.3 million raised with 36,000 backers.
Cha-ching!
Cash it in. So we looked over this Kickstarter. There's not tons of, I don't think it has the rule book, or if it does, I just didn't read it. It has some simple how to play rules. Essentially, you sit in a circle, you draw cards. You're going to get one of two cards, a bear or a baby. When you get a bear, it's a piece of the bear. So it's like the head or the torso or the legs. And you might build some really silly stuff. You know, a bear wearing a suit with like chainsaw legs or whatever.
Right.
Anyway, or if it's a baby, you put it in the middle of the table. And eventually, I guess you draw a card that is a provoke baby. You wake them up from nap time and they'll fight the players. And you have to have more cards worth of your bear, which is your strength. So if your bear is made up of 5 cards, you got a 5 strength. If there's 4 babies on the table, you defend.
Yep.
But what you're trying to do is provoke it fast enough to where you can defend, but none of the other players can.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty much the game.
There is some, you can knock off parts of the other player's bears.
Yeah, there's abilities and such. You can do that or double your strength, or there's like a party hat where it doubles your strength and stuff like that. So initially, I know Exploding Kittens was one of those games where I was like, meh.
Right.
This is probably less meh for me.
Less meh or more meh?
Less. Oh, yeah, more meh.
Okay, more meh.
Like,
okay.
Exploding Kittens looks like a better game than this.
Okay, yeah, that's what.
Let's take the comedy out of this. It's essentially who draws better.
Yeah.
I mean, I know like you could say that about a lot of card games, but kind of not. Because if you have special abilities, like you're playing Magic the Gathering, it's not about, well, yeah. But if you play certain other games, it's not about who draws better. It's how do you utilize those cards that you were dealt or you don't have. Or in this, it's literally, oh, look, I got another piece of my guy. You draw a baby. Oh, look, I got another piece of my guy. You draw a baby. Oh, look, I got another piece of my guy. You draw a baby. I mean, I draw another guy. You draw a guy or bear. So now you got one bear, 4 in the middle. I've got 5. And now I draw a provoke card.
Well, you hit that baby bubble. I mean, what do you say?
I don't know. I'm sure there's probably special cards in here that make it a little bit better, but
well, that's why I was wondering if there's reactions, but I mean, they didn't say anything about it.
Yeah. I'd like to read the rule book. I don't really see it on this page at all. Now, I will say that let's add the comedy back in. It's pretty gold.
Yeah.
I mean, a friggin' sweet power drill is one of the weapons.
It would be fun just to have the cards and read them and look at the picture. So
I'm sure if you play the game, the first couple times you play it and you start reading off the ridiculous cards,
right?
It's funny and it's going to increase the entertainment value of the game. But once you see that stuff over and over and over, it's kind of like Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah.
You know, you see these cards. They were funny the first and second time, but afterwards you just become numb to them.
Right.
Because like, well, I've seen it like 6 times now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so either way though, Matt, 36,000 people have backed this. Man, that's like 15 Kickstarters for other games.
I wish 36,000 people would back us, but you know, it is impressive. I'm not going to take away from that. That's a huge following. I think we talked about on one of our little mini episodes when Brian was talking about the Exploding Kittens. I'd never even heard of it.
Oh, that was
yet.
our bonus episode of Morning Augment.
Bonus episode. So, hey, look.
Oh, you never heard of it before that?
Before Brian talked about it, no. I'd never heard of the Oatmeal. I'd never heard of Exploding Kittens.
Have you read any of the Oatmeal since then?
No, and actually I was told to because it would be very funny, and I haven't. So maybe
it is hilarious.
Maybe I'll try and work it in before next episode, or next time they come out with another game they want to make $1 million on.
I will say this guy, I mean, he makes some quality comedy.
Yeah. I will say
he
this.
deserves it. This is like donating, basically.
Yeah. And I will say this. The video was hilarious to watch. The promo video. It was really funny. I mean, it was it was edited awesome. Just the way that they said everything and what they said was, pretty comedic. So it definitely deserves a thumbs up, whatever, respect in that sense. I mean, it is probably just a cult following thing.
And that video was like 1/10 of the funniness of his site.
Yeah. So, and that's what I'm saying. It's probably well deserved. Us as gamers, I guess we look at it game, the mechanics of it or whatever.
It's a very, very light game.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's going to
cool.
sell well in retail stores because of how light it is.
Yeah. And that's fine, but
if you know somebody who likes funny gifts and would like to entertain themselves with that gift, Exploding Kittens is definitely a good one. And then this is definitely a good one. I mean, the comedy value is there. Now, it is kid friendly, it says. So none of the cards are really that bad. But if you buy like the deluxe, not safe for work version, you get a booster pack.
Oh, really?
And it adds like nudity and blood. The cards are blurred out, but and then there's one where he's flicking off the camera essentially.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
How many cards?
It just says a pack of extra awful cards, which are not at all kid friendly.
Not at all.
Compared to the kid friendly pack. I mean, there's a sloth. Beard baby. Yeah. I like how they label all the babies. Like they have.
I'm sitting here thinking, I think my kids would actually really like this game.
Yeah, it's funny. It really is. Look, like your bear is a bald eagle wearing incredible underpants. Or a shark in business attire who sucks at dancing. I mean, it's ludicrous. Oh, and his left arm is a crab claw and his right arm is a chainsaw.
Sucks at dancing.
Sucks at dancing. And it has he's trying to dance and his music notes everywhere, but his legs are all bow-legged. Right. Yeah. Oh. And even the babies are pretty funny.
I'm going to end up with this game now.
Probably. You should probably look at Exploding Kittens. It's very similar.
I think my kids would actually. I picture my kids sitting around making these goofy monsters, and
they probably don't even care about winning or losing. They're just trying to build.
They're just going to laugh at some of the funny stuff that comes out. And I do question why it's called bears, because everything doesn't have a bear piece, right? There's not.
No, this is a bald eagle.
Yeah, that's
wearing incredible underpants, and it's a human being. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that was just their choice.
Well, whatever.
Yeah.
It's really funny though. But yeah, the babies. I mean, they got like the great white baby. It's like a big shark. Or I'm sorry, a big whale. And what's this? Portuguese Mano baby. It's like a man of war.
The Man of War.
Yeah, I like the provoke card because it's a baby. It's all like it's swaddled.
Yeah,
and it's like on its back and its mouth. I was like, rah! It's ridiculous. It is very funny. And the oatmeal, honestly, if the oatmeal wasn't as awesome as it is, I would be like, this is retarded.
Right.
And I apologize if that offends any of you for using that word, but oh, this arm.
I didn't use it.
3 guns. Okay, well, Matt's in the clear. Big old diaper baby. The Bumble baby. Scary hairy baby. Anyway, that's Bears versus Babies. It has 26 days to go and is the 22nd of October. So by the time this is posted, it'll have 24 days left. So Bears versus Babies. It's going to be interesting to see what his next game is. But,
yeah.
Because he's definitely going to do these if he's making $1 million in the first 4 days.
Why not?
Pledged of the $10,000 goal.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'd just be kicking these things out. They probably do one every year.
Yeah, he said he
spent a year on this one.
Yeah, so
every year, I guarantee it, or thereabout. Anyway.